Hello and welcome everyone to our week one of AI Mastery Bootcamp with me, Amrit. So, in our earlier episode, we discussed about the agenda of this course that we are planning. And in this episode, we are going to discuss what we are going to cover in the week one, and we will start with the day one. So, let me start it. You are just supposed to follow the approach and concept, and eventually, you will be able to master AI. So, what is introduction part here? So, here in this one, in the day one, we are going to cover the introduction, which is today. So, introduction to the Python and development setup. Setup. We'll discuss about it today in this episode. Day two, we are going to cover about. We will cover the control flow of the Python in the Python programming. We'll have day three here. So day three, we will focus on. We will work on the functions and modules. Then we will work on the data structures within Python. So day four, we will work on the data structures within Python, where we will discuss about in detail list, tuples, dictionaries, sets, etc. These things we are going to cover. Then in the day four of this journey, day five of this journey, we will be working on the string part, on the strings. Day six, file handling. We'll work on the file handling part. Day seven will be about some Pythonic code. We'll see some complex kind of coding and some project work. Every week is of intense learning, and you are going to get lots of things in this journey. So let's start with our day one, which is today itself. So our day one here, day one Python. Let's jump into it. Day one Python here. So very first question when I'm jumping into it that is arising in my mind is why Python for AI? Very first question. Why only why Python for artificial intelligence? Why it is used? So the reason is Python has become the go-to language for the artificial intelligence due to its simplicity. It's a very simple language, readability, ease readability, extensive libraries, support of libraries, and lots of supporting communities. There are lots of libraries provided by Python. So libraries like NumPy, Pandas, TensorFlow is there, etc. So many libraries are there. Make Python ideal for machine learning and data analysis purpose. And you can use the same. There are so many applications of Python, so many applications of Python. And Python is widely used in various AI applications, various AI applications like machine learning, deep learning, data science and analytics, natural language processing, which is my NLP, and automation and scripting. Automation and scripting. So much use case of there is Python. So for the installing of Python, next thing here for the installation, let's understand it of Python. You can go to python.org, and from there you can install your Python if you don't have the Python in your system. If I show you python.org, you can go to the download section, and here based on your system, whether you are working on the Windows, Linux, Mac OS, Android, or any other one, you can go and check. You can go for the Windows if you are working on. Since I'm working on the Windows, I'll jump to the Windows section and I can download my installer. Correct. Once it is done, you can go to the command prompt cmd and you can check Python version in your system. See, I have already installed Python, that's why I'm able to check it out. So you must install the Python here. So I am just writing another heading here, tools and installation. Tools and installation that we are going to use in this. So you can go to python.org and install Python for us. We will be using the Visual Studio Code here. In the short form, people also call it VS Code, which is a free open source tool from Microsoft, used for the development purpose. So we are going to use this thing here. You can also install your VS Code. Just search for install VS Code. Very first thing will be http code.visualstudio.com. So you go there. I'm putting this link here for your use case. You can jump to this and you can download, whether you are working on Windows, whether you are working on Ubuntu or anyone, or if you are working on Mac OS, you can download from here easily. Correct. The moment you do the installation of this, open the VS Code and check for the Python extension pack. Here extension pack means consists of all the libraries that we are going to use. All the libraries it is going to be providing us extension pack. I'll open the VS Code after the installation. I already have the installation installed in my system, so I'm using it. You can go to the extension pack here, and you can search for Python. Here also you can do the installation, no problem is there. This extensions tools helps us to run the Python code or any programming language on the Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio is widely used for lots of things. Here you can see the Python. I have already done the installation. If you do not have it, you can install it. You can go to the extension pack and install it from here as well. Okay, right. So once it is done, now you can come here and go to the file section. You can simply create a file on your local system wherever you want. I have created this file here, Python development. The same file I am going to use it here. I will open file, open folder, desktop, and Python development, and select it. There we are in this. There we are in this. Okay. So in this one, now I will create my very first file by clicking on this new file, first python.py. .py means we are creating a Python file here. There you can see generate code or select a language, everything automatically indicating by the VS Code for us. In Python, print statement is used to print or output values. Whatever you want to write, all the text and character, you can write it within the double quotes. So hello Python learning AI Mastery Bootcamp with Amrit. Welcome to print statement in Python here. So some important notes. Important point related to Python. Okay. Print statement is used to print the output to the user. Here we can use it. I'm using it. Now you can click on the run Python file here, and in the terminal section you can see you are getting your output. Hello, welcome to AI Mastery Bootcamp with Amrit. Correct? Is it or not? We are getting the output, right? This is our very first Python file. Okay. Then inside Python, in Python programming, let me explain these things. So in Python programming, has symbol is used for giving a single line comment. What is a comment? So a comment is used to provide information for the code, and this comment is always ignored by the compiler while during the execution of the code. It is ignored of the code, right? So comment, we can write it here. Here you can use had symbol and write, hi, I am a comment, and anything you can write it here, and there won't be any problem. For multi-line comment, so for multi-line comment, triple quotes is used. So if you want to give a multi-line comment, you can use this. Hello, we are a multi-line comment. And you can check by using a print, everything looks good. I will execute it, and you see there is no error. We are getting this output, and this is not causing any problem to us. A comment we have given here. Okay. Variables. Every programming language have variables. Here also we have variables. So variables are containers in the Python programming, which are used for storing some values. In Python, variables are dynamic type language. Variables are dynamic types. So we are not supposed to predefine them. This is the thing here. That is, if I'm writing here name equal to Amrit and age equal to 30, or so you see this, that's how it looks. Or anything that you write it here. I'm writing profession, and profession I'm writing suppose engineer. Hobby I'm writing here loves teaching, and sharing knowledge. Correct. Something you can write. You see, I'll go with the print statement and say I'm printing all of them like this way. I'm combining, doing a string concatenation. Hello. I'll go with the comma here. Hello. I am name, and my age is then, and my profession profession, and my hobby is hobby. Correct. You see this one, how it is going to work and behave like here. So we have this thing. I will clear this terminal by clicking on this, and I will re-execute it. See this? I am Amrit and my age is 30 and my profession is engineer and my hobby is I love teaching and sharing knowledge. So in Python, variables are dynamically typed language, dynamically typed. Here it has become an integer. Rest everywhere it is a string, sequence of character. So Python also support various data types. Also supports various data types like integers, floats, strings, lists, tuples, dictionaries, okay, Boolean, etc. So many types it also supports. So let's start with one by one. First one, integers and floating. What is integer? Integers are numeric values without any decimal point numbers. Point. Whereas the floating numbers are numbers with decimal points. Correct? You can see this here easily. I am giving here, suppose, my integers and floating. So say I'm writing a is equal to 25 and I'm giving height equal to 60 or 61, and I'm going for the print statement. My age is, let's say, 25 age, and I'm writing, and my height is height, say this. I'm going with the execute button, and you see this has become an integer, a variable which has become an integer here. And here you see height, it is showing as 6.1. It has become a floating point number. Correct? They are integers. So I'm putting it down here. Next we have is the second one, which is strings. So coming to strings. Strings are the sequence of characters. Sequence of characters. Strings are the sequence of character, and we can use the plus operator to do the string concatenation. Concatenation. Concatenation here. Same thing I will do here. I will come and I will do the string. Name equal to, I'm writing, suppose, my name Amrit, and say I'm writing a greetings message. Greetings equal to hello, comma. I'm using plus operator here with the name. A message I have written, and I'll print this. So now you check. Hello Amrit. Correct. This is a string message. And you can do the string concatenation as well. Like this. Clear? Next type we have is list. So let's discuss that. Today we are just giving an introduction with each and every one. In the detail we will move on later, and we will be using them in the projects. So lists are mutable collection of items which are stored within the brackets. The index of the list items start with 0. So you must keep this in your mind. They are mutable, so we can change it, we can modify them, we can extend them, whatever we want we can do there. There won't be any problem. Correct? So say I'm writing here as list, and I'm writing my list or my fruits equal to, suppose I'm writing here apples, banana, mango, guava. Okay, I'm going for the print statement, my fruits, and I'll also modify it. So say I'm changing its third index or second index value to pomegranate. Okay, now I'll again print out this my fruits. I'll clear this and I'm going for it. So first one is something we stored for our list within the brackets, and then I'm modifying the second index. So 0, 1 and 2. Mango is being modified to replaced with pomegranate. The same you can see in the terminal output, you can check, correct? So I'm putting it down here. After the list, we have tuples. Tuples are immutable or immutable sequence of characters, sequence of items within the parenthesis, like this way. In between, you will have your items, and they cannot be modified. I will show you here as tuples. And tuples, let's say I'm creating a coordinates variable, which is going to store the coordinates values like 10, 20. And suppose I'm going to modify coordinates 1 equal to, or let's try it, 45. I'm going to print the coordinates. I'll go with the execute, and you see, cannot assign to function call here. So this is not possible. Even if I go with the indexes by using brackets, let's check it. Tuple does not support item assignment. It's not possible here. You can say this, right? So they cannot be modified. Interesting data types. Another we have here is a dictionary. So dictionary we can do. Let's discuss the dictionary part. Dictionary. What is dictionary? So dictionary are used to store key value pairs in form of key value pairs, and dictionary items are stored within the curly braces. They are stored where? Within the curly braces. So we can check it down here as dictionary, and I'll go for suppose person equal to name, and name I'm giving suppose Abhishek, and say I'm giving age equal to 25, and this I'm giving suppose as number. So key value pair, key value. And if I go and print this, so I'm writing print person, I'll clear out this and I'll re-execute it. Name Abhishek, age is 25, correct? If I print here print person, and say I'm giving here, I want to just print out the age value. So it is showing us a error. What it is showing us? It is showing us a error because here the age must be treated as a sequence as a string only. So I will give this. Now try this. 25 we are getting here. So you can get the values by using the key as well. This is also possible. Okay. So this also you can try another types stored within the curly braces here. Finally, the last one, which is Boolean. Boolean types are used for storing true and false values. True and false values. False values. Like this way. Say I want to store my Boolean value in this. And in the Boolean, I'm say writing if it is a student equal to true, is Boolean equal to false, like this way, true and false values. And I'll print out both of them as print statement is student and is Boolean. Correct? I'll clear out the console and I'll check it down. So true and false. They're Boolean typed. They will store true and false values. So they are some of the types that we have and we can use them based on the requirement, right? Now moving to some of the hands-on. So on our day one, let's do some hands-on here. First one. So I'll give here a heading. What we are going to do, some hands-on so that we can practice this. Hands-on exercise for day one. First one I'll give, say we want to do something. Here, suppose write a Python script to print a message. Suppose this is my day one exercise, which I have to do. So I will open my VS Code and let's create a file for us here. We'll create one file. So here I'm giving day one underscore exercise dot exercise one dot Python, and I will simply print our message. My message is hello, welcome to the AI Bootcamp, AI World with Amrit. Okay, very simple one for our day one, correct? See this? I will have other exercises as well. Let me give you that as well so that you can practice it and you can improve your Python learning for this AI Bootcamp journey. Second one is practice while for creating and manipulating different data types. Different data types. Let's do it out. I'll create one more file as day1 underscore exercise 2.python. So first what I will do here is define the variables. We will define the variables of different data types. different data types. We will do the definition of these variables here. And let's say I'm giving my integer variable. First we had the integer, then we had the float. So float variable, I'm storing suppose my pi value 3.14. String variable, I'm giving suppose AI list variable as I'm giving 1, 2, 3. Tuple, my immutable as 4, 5, 6. Dictionary variable as name Amrit. I'm giving this as Amrit, and say I'm giving a role for it as engineer. Correct. Then I'm giving the boolean as well. So boolean variable equal to true. Suppose there we are having here. You see this. Now after it, I'm going to do the printing of them. So print and manipulate variables. So I will start with the printing. First one will be our integer. Correct. And we will print our value. So integer variable. Next one is for our floating. So float, and we are going to print this. So float variable. Next one is our string. So I'm going to print our string value, string variable. And I will do a concatenation here as well. Let's say bootcamp, AI bootcamp. Okay. Next is my, we have list. So let's say I'm adding a new record in the list. You can use this as well. List dot append, and I'm appending 4 values here in this. Okay. Now I'll print the list. So print list equal to list variable. Sorry, here list underscore var. Yeah. Then I will have the tuple. So I'm going for the tuple variable. I'll go with the other ones. Dictionary value. And I will print my dictionary. So dictionary variable. And finally the last one as boolean. So boolean equal to boolean variable. Correct. I'll clear out the terminal and say this. What was our requirement? We just want to practice for our day one. So I declared all of them and I'm doing some manipulation. Let's check it out if there is any problem or not. No problem. I'm getting all the results. Integer value equal to 10. Floating is 3.14. String variable we have given AI and we are doing a concatenation. So one mistake we have here. We should give space. I'll re-execute it. Yeah, now it is good. AI Bootcamp. Then we have list 4 we have added by appending. So that is getting added. You see here. Then we have tuple. So tuple we are printing for 5 6. Dictionary value, name as Amrit and role as engineer. We can also, let's say I just want its role instead of anything. I just wanted the role. I will execute. Yeah. So dictionary value, it has become engineer. Boolean value is true. So this is my day one here where we discussed about the introduction to the Python, the installation, important points, types here that we have, and we did some hands-on exercises as well. So I'll write this code here for your reference. You can check it once and then you can do the practice. Okay. So please do subscribe our channel, like the video, share your opinion in the comment section, and by the end of the course, it definitely you will become a wonderful AI developer. You can master the AI, you can use the AI for doing anything. Correct? Thank you very much. I will see you to the day two of our week one in the next episode. Bye bye.